As soon as I walked in, oh my god, it smelled like old fart. Oh, it was terrible. I was like, it was warm. The stall was warm. I saw like a little bit of poop and a lot of poop. Pretty much waited to go to the mall all day, and so you didn't go, okay? No. And then my mom wanted to buy a dress for our cousin's wedding, and my brother came, and so after we got in the car, there was already traffic, and I was getting annoyed. Like there's, you know, like when cars stop, like not for no reason, but like the red light is like really long for no reason. And also, yeah. Like the cars, I don't know, people are going places. I guess because like people are, yeah, and people are going places, and so that was kind of like, I kind of regret coming. When we were in the car, mom's mom called, like always, and she was just like asking her stuff where she was, and because of that, mom, you know, sometimes she gets distracted when she's driving and on the phone, like she missed the mall, and so we had to go the other way. After she missed it, I said that when we were in the parking lot, mom said she had to like go to the ATM for some reason, I don't know why, but then we waited and waited, and then Kevin said that why Kevin, our brother, said why there's a bunch of kids like near the ATM, because like for some reason like next to 3 of those, like, what do you call them? ATMs outside, and for some reason there's a bunch of kids like like surrounding
like how
2
old?
of them. Like 10 or 11. Yeah, it was weird. And then mom was just paying, and then so she came back, and then we went to the mall, and we parked like in front of the entrance, and then we went in Macy's. If that gives it away. I feel like it's kind of awkward to say where we went to the store because it's not fancy. We went in, and I can't really remember that part. I can't really remember a lot of things, but anyway, yeah, I can't really remember the boring parts. But then after Kevin left to GameStop because he wanted to return his games, but they offered too little, and that's not surprising because it's GameStop and they rip people off. Anyway, and so Kevin went on his adventure, and then me and mom went in Macy's. Well, we are in Macy's. So then my mom and I went upstairs because that's where I think the dresses were, or the women's clothing were, and we had to go up the escalators, like the automatic ones, and then we finally made it upstairs. My mom was looking for dresses, and so I was trying to help her so she wouldn't take that long, because I hate when she takes long, because she takes like really long trying to find clothes, because she's kind of on the bigger sides, or like whatever you call it. She's not skinny. And then I was helping her find clothes, and can't remember what happened. And then so we were in the fitting room after, and my mom was sweating like always, because you know how I don't know why, but she sweats a lot. It runs in the family. I'm sweating right now. Actually, before we went into the fitting room, oops. Before we went to the fitting room, I was helping pick mom a dress, and it was like a blue one with like ruffles, and I was like, oh wait, no. She said that it reminded her of like something an old person would wear, and I was like, do you want to look hot? Do you want to look like an old woman or something like that? And then she was like, shh, because there was like 2 old people around. Like while I said that, it was pretty loud, and mom started laughing, like she was giggling. And then anyway, she told me to shush, and then anyway, that was when we went to the fitting room. While we were going to find our room, So okay, so there's this Asian woman who she said like, help me, help me, help me, help me. And then I was like, I turned around. No, I turned around after she said it 4 times or like 3 times. But like, it's one of those things where you don't know if someone's calling you or not. And it was kind of awkward on my part because I kind of ignored her. And you know what? You feel a bit embarrassed when you don't hear someone. Oh, I did hear her, but I just didn't want to be wrong and like turn around and she wasn't talking to me. And so, but I told her to wait because I had like clothes in my hand from mom's clothes that was helping her out. And I put the clothes in the fitting room or the dressing room. I went back to her and then she handed me her phone, and at the time that she said, help me, I didn't know what she was talking about. So she asked for a photo, and like in the moment I was like, wait a minute. I was like, I felt like she maybe watched us on YouTube. Just kidding. No, but it's one of those things like, wait, a picture of me or you? And she wanted a picture of her, and then she had this gray sparkly dress. I felt awkward, you know, I have social anxiety, but I felt awkward taking a photo for someone that I just talked to, and like I felt weird carrying her phone or touching her phone, and I like I was just like kind of nervous, and so I like trying to get a good angle, and before I took it, she like kicked off her shoes, and so after I took her photo, I took 2 just in case she didn't like it, and I'm always like, because I'm always scared of people getting mad. But after I took it, she said thank you, and so I just went back. It was kind of awkward, like, thank you, I don't know you, bye. But yeah, anyway, so I went back, and this is the time where mom was trying on her clothes, and she was getting really sweaty, and I had to like hold her dress together and like zip it up. And so mom ended up liking 2 of them. 2 of them, and then the rest. Oh, the thing that was funny was when I was putting the clothes back on, because I didn't want to make a mess for the person who has to clean up. I was like, do I work here for mom? She was like, do you want to work here or something like that? And I was like, no. So while she was trying it on, I was kind of making fun of her dresses. I was like, she tried this really like extra large, yeah, really oh my god, she tried a extra like large poncho. No, like extra large like pink dress, and it looked terrible on her. And so I was just making fun of her, and after she was done, like I said, she only picked out 2. She went to go pay at the cashier. The woman there, oh my god, that woman was so annoying. We were in line though. I saw the Asian woman that asked me to take her photo, and obviously, cause you know when you kind of see someone in the mall that you've seen again, yeah, like I saw 2 people twice, like. Even though we kind of went like upstairs and downstairs, yeah, because it goes up and down, and it's just awkward. But that's why I hid behind mom. And then the woman in front of us, I think she said that the Asian woman that asked me to take her photo cut her in line. Yeah, it was really weird. It was like, okay, that's kind of weird.
To you or out loud?
No, she said to mom. She was like. And I was like, what? I'm pretty sure that's what she said. She actually purchased the dress that she wore.
Oh, and
yeah, which I thought was funny. Yeah, she purchased it, and like when I was paying attention to her from like behind the other Asian woman, like the cashier and her were talking like this, like she didn't understand. After we were paying, like, you know how, like, the boring part, like, scanning the clothes? Mm-hmm. Scanning the clothes. After that part, the woman, the cashier lady, asked my mom if she wanted and she wanted to donate. And this woman talks really weird, okay? Like, her voice like, did you want this? And then my mom was like, this is me and this is my mom. She was like, to me. And she looked back at the woman and she was back at me. And I was like, what? No! My mom was like, yes! Like, my mom doesn't understand really good English too. And so it's hard for her to know what the person's talking about in the first place. So I feel like if I wasn't there, she would say yes and like without a doubt. Like she doesn't even know what the woman was talking about. And the woman was talking about if she wanted to donate money for some weird charity, like $25. And my mom said yes. And I was like, yeah, she did say yes. But then I think Kevin was here at the time. Like, he came back from GameStop. Mm-hmm. And so he helped out. Before mom could even, like, sign anything, she was like, yeah, sure. I think that's what she said. Okay, I can't remember clearly because, like, the woman was so annoying with her offers that she was asking if she wanted a new Macy's card, blah, 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 a discount, like, if you donate, you get discount. So, she was the type of woman to kind of, like, even if you're like, maybe next time she'd say it again. Like, mom was like, Anyway, she's one of those people who want to sell for some reason. Like, I don't know if they get any benefits from selling, like, the things that they have to do or whatever. This woman, I don't know where she was from, but her accent was really, like, kind of, like, unclear what she was saying and high-pitched, but not, like, really, not overly pitched. It was, like, pitched and kind of quiet, if you could, like, kind of quiet, but not, like, really loud, high-pitched. It's not like she was yelling or something. It was just, like, a quiet voice. And so that was the reason that mom couldn't really understand her. So there is something really annoying about her. Like, she was really pushy. And so anyway, after mom had the, like, coupons, I want to, like, explain. But after mom brought the coupons, she was like, okay, I think I can, like, give you separate discounts on both of the things she... Okay. So I don't really understand what changed from doing it separately. So everyone there was really slow at what they were doing. Like, she was like, get the coupons out, get them in, like, get them, I don't know, giving them back, and then asking for them, giving them back, and I didn't understand. This one was taking forever. She was super annoying. After all that annoyance, mom finally paid the 2 dresses. After that, I had to pee. And then after I had to pee, Kevin took me to the bathroom. Me and my brother couldn't find the bathrooms in Macy's, so we ended up going to the bathrooms, like, down, all the way down into the food court. So we're walking, and so there's like stands where people sell stuff. Like, those are the people who, like, force you to check out their stuff, and then, like, like, they hand you the perfume. There's this guy, and he had, like, this, I'm not really sure what it was because I didn't care. Like, I was like, whatever, get away from me. But he had this, like, weird thing. He was literally like, wait, I don't know explain it, but he was like, he didn't even say anything. He was just like, and then as soon as me and my brother rejected him, he kind of just, like, went back in place and, like, pretended like it never happened. And we finally got there, and then my brother waited for me outside, yeah. And so I went in the bathroom, and, like, twice, I didn't tell you this, but twice, like, 2 old men looked at me, like, creepily. Like, it was so ghetto, okay? Like, I'm not pretty or anything, but the guys who were looking at me weren't, like, really old, like, old men who were dying. But they were, like, I guess just in the 40s or 30s. So finally now I was in the bathroom, and the bathroom was pretty big, and for some reason all of the bathroom stalls were full, and so I was waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, and then so finally two people came out. One of the girls who came out was like a young girl who looked like she was 9 by herself, which is weird. But anyway, shut up. And then the other person looked like they're transgender, but they look like it. Okay, so that doesn't mean that they were. I'm just giving you my description. Like, they just looked weird, and so they looked fat, and they looked like they're Mexican. Their hair was like they got in a fight, and then so anyway, for some reason I chose to go in the dumbest bathroom. Which one do you think I chose? The
trans.
Yes, the trans. For some reason, I just choose the dumbest things. Okay. And so after I chose the transgender girl or whatever you want to call it bathroom, as soon as I walked in, oh my god, it smelled like old fart. Oh, it was terrible. I was like, it was warm. The stall was warm. I saw like a little bit of poop and a lot of poop. I quickly went in and went out. And as soon as I went out, I was looking for another stall. And so I kind of like, you kind of push the stalls. And so I opened one of them. But before I went in, I saw the transgender girl, or whatever you call it, at the sink looking back at me, like embarrassed. It was I don't know. Yeah, like
how do you get embarrassed if you did it yourself?
Not embarrassed, but they had this look. You know where kind of someone looks back at you and they kind of like thinking for a second and then they turn around? And I don't know why, but like how hard is it for you to flush something? It's not that hard. But I mean, these people, that day was just terrible. Like there's so much ghetto people and people that were trying to make me angry. Like oh my god, it was so dirty. Like in the stall I went to next, there was no toilet paper in the stall I went into, and of course, for some reason, I just went pee. Like I already knew. I was like, there's no toilet paper in there, and I just went in for no reason. Obviously because I had to pee, but I mean I didn't really think the best I could at the moment, and I was kind of in a rush because my brother was waiting for me outside, and I feel like kind of pressured to go pee. I noticed there's no toilet paper after I went in the stall and I locked it. And so I put, you know how they have those covers? Those like the seat cover sheets thing? And then like I put 2 on because I was like, this is disgusting. And then I sat on it, I went pee, and then I had no other choice but to use the sheets that they have on top of the toilet.
I've done that before,
yeah,
too.
and then like do that, and then it was kind of like an uncomfortable feeling. And also, like, I was wearing a skirt that didn't expand too much, so I was kind of, like, going like this. I was going pee, though. I heard a fart. No joke. It was kind of like, I swear, someone was going poop. Like,
there's always people who poop at the malls.
I know, but why? Can you hold it? Anyway, but, like, the thing is that after, like, during while I was peeing, the people who were in the store all left. Didn't get a toilet that I liked, but anyway, it's awkward when there's like 3 people in the entire bathroom, or like 2 people, and I'm pretty sure there was 2 people. I'm pretty sure there's 2 people, and it was awkward because like I acknowledged that I can hear it, and I don't know if like I was being pretty quiet, and so they were kind of like farting. And then I was like, okay, I need to get out of here. But I was like here trying to wipe myself. After I wiped myself with the crappiest paper, I went into the stall that had toilet paper. I took down my pants, I wiped myself even more, and then I put up my pants, I unlock it, I get up. And I was like, this is the worst day of my life. I get really stressed out when things don't happen, like things don't go the way I want to, especially like when it's something like a time where I have to go pee and I don't want anything, like I don't want there not to be toilet paper, you know? Like I just want to pee, and I don't want to hear people go poop, I don't want to hear people fart, I just want to go pee. After I was done, I went to go wash my hands, and then there was like, it's like a 2-sided like bathrooms, so there's stalls on this side, and then like sinks on this side, sinks on this side, except they're separate. First sink I tried didn't work, and so I was like, damn it, like I felt embarrassed, kind of like I was the only one on this side, and like for some reason all the people were on this side, so I was just like, I'm gonna go here, and then I went like this, and then nothing happened. Nothing happened, so I felt awkward because like in my head I was like, maybe there's a reason they're on this side. But I wanted to be the cool one to go on this side. Just kidding. But anyway, after that happened, I turned around. Some woman, like I heard a woman look at me and laugh. But it was one of those things where I kind of don't care. Like it was like, whatever, I don't care. She's old. Like she wasn't that old, but she was like kind of old. She wasn't like an elderly, but she was a little bit elderly. After that, I went on this side where all the people were the girls. And so I went like this, and then it worked, and then and so I washed my hands. So after I went pee, me and my brother went back, like obviously the way we went to the bathroom. So like we went down the hall or whatever you want to call it, and then finally we didn't make it because some guy, again the same one, I shouldn't say some guy, but anyway, he did the same thing. He looked at me, he went like this, didn't say anything, and then went like this, and that was it. The thing is that the weirdest part was that there was like people walking, and it wasn't just me walking beside the stand and the guy. And the thing that really made me like weirded out was that he only handed it to me, not even my brother. It was just me. Like out of the whole crowd, there wasn't that many people, but like, you know, like maybe like people in groups, like maybe like 3 small groups of people. So the thing is that the weirdest part was that there was like people walking, and it wasn't just me walking beside the stand and the guy. And the thing that really made me like weirded out was that he only handed it to me, not even my brother. It was just me. Like out of the whole crowd, there wasn't that many people, but like, you know, like maybe like people in groups, like maybe like 3 small groups of people. Even my brother said that it was stupid of him. He didn't say anything. He was literally mute, and he just went like that. And like, you're not gonna sell anything.
He gave up,
yeah.
But he's still trying.
No, yeah, like I swear, if you were there, you'd be like, what the hell is wrong with people? So anyway, we were walking after we rejected him, and then that's when my brother got a text from my mom saying that she was done, like, with whatever she was doing. And then, and so obviously we're like close to it now, and then we enter Macy's again, and then that's when the saddest part thing happened. Like that's when the thing that made me want to do this. And so she was looking at shoes, and she noticed that we were there. And so when we were there, she told me to like guard her bags, like her 2 dresses she bought and 1 pair of shoes so far. She said that all the shoes were really cheap, like it was on sale, like all the shoes were on sale. I guess she was gonna get herself another pair of shoes, and so I was waiting. And so finally I took the thing. I was like bored. I was just like I took the bag, and I was just like walking back and forth. And so I was just going like back and forth, and then here's like the cashier. And so I was kind of like hearing what Mom was saying. And the funny thing is that like when she approached the cashier woman did not hear her. And in my head I was like, oh my god, people need to open their ears. Like she was like, woman. So my mom approached the cashier because she needed help finding the shoes she wanted. Or like, you know how they have 1 pair of shoes?
Yeah.
They have 1 shoe, and so you need the other one. And so my mom called her, or I don't know what she said. I think she said, and finally the woman heard. It took her like 3 times of her to say that. So my mom approached the cashier because she needed help finding the shoes she wanted. or like, you know how they have one pair of shoe?
Yeah.
They have one shoe, and so you need the other one. And so, my mom called her, or I don't know what she said. I think she said, anyway. And finally the woman heard. It took her like 3 times of her to say that. And so finally my mom got her attention, and then the woman took the shoe that or did she take the shoe? I don't know what they do with it. So finally the woman came back with my mom's shoes, and then since I was like over here with the bag, I was listening and seeing, of course. But anyway, as soon as the woman came back, the first thing I thought was that this is kind of sketchy. So what was sketchy about this was that, like, literally she came back in like 2 seconds. Like, she went in wherever she went, because I wasn't paying attention for that long. But then when she came back, like, I don't know, I just had a feeling like something was up, okay? And then the first feeling I got, though, was when she didn't hear my mom calling her. Like, I don't know, I hate when people don't answer when they're being talked to, okay? After that happened, I didn't really think about it, because it was kind of small, what I felt. I was just like, whatever, maybe she's really good at her job. And clearly not, because we have proof of it. But after that, we left, so we were just walking, and then finally we made it to the exit, the entrance. We came home. The car ride was boring. Like, boring. I hate car rides, especially in dirty cars. Okay, like, you know, mom's car, they have like water bottles everywhere. I'm pretty sure this is true for all Spanish people. Just kidding, but I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know. It's even more boring when the car is like ugly. Like, if it was a nice car, I'd be happy, but it wasn't. So finally, I made it home with my brother and my mom, and so we all took off our shoes, and then we greeted our dogs, because they're always happy to see us sometimes. But anyway, and then we finally ate. Well, actually, I ate. And
I ate too.
Yeah, she ate and I ate. And then
I heard the story.
Anyway, so I told her the story because, of course, how can I not tell someone a story that I'm close to when it's frustrating? I'll just say, okay, so my mom was like, kind of like looking at all the things she bought, because I'm pretty sure that's a normal thing to do. But anyway, so finally she was looking at it, and then I heard her gasp when I was like, what, or something. And then she was laughing. And then I was like, what? And then, okay, so finally, I'll show it. Okay, so we know that there's a lot of YouTubers who fake things, but this is like legit evidence of what happened.